There we go. Hello everybody, I hope all of you are doing very well. It has been a while. I have been gone from making my videos for a bit, but I'm back now. Thank you so very much to all of my subscribers for the numerous emails I got from y'all. I had so many emails. Thank you so very much. And to the real family, thank you for your patience and for your concern. I do appreciate each and every one of y'all. I did miss posting videos, I did miss y'all, but I just had to take this break. I had some personal things that I had to take care of, so let's just leave it at that. I also want to say that I completely have forgotten how to record videos, so I'm gonna have to oh, here we go. Maybe this might help. Maybe I have two cameras recording now. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, let's see. So I'm going to do a little quick test run and then see how it works out. Oh, my big camera at least is recording good. Anyway, so we leave it at that. Really, I drew a blank. I'm like, wait a second, which camera do I hook up and which one is... So anyway, here we go. I also have to say thank you to, see, I forgot her name. Give me 1 second, let me look up this fine young lady who had left a message on my channel, like the day I decided to come back, and the first message I was like, okay, let me catch up on all the emails and respond. I saw a message on my, okay, wait, let me see. I forget her name. Okay, it's not Cynthia. Oh my god, I should have remembered the name. I'm so sorry, y'all. Just give me, I want to give her a shout out, but of course now with her her little messages is lost in this, but you know who you are. I did also respond and say thank you so very much for your kind words. She left a message on one of my videos saying that Alicia Navarro has been found, and honestly that was the first message I clicked on to see, like, you know, when I just started. I'm like, okay, I need to get back and check everything. So I was so excited about that. Thank you. You know who you are. I did leave a message saying, you know, thank you so very much. If you go on to the channel, I'm going to find her name. I think I have it in an email and I'll give her a shout out. But thank you so very much for letting me know. Otherwise I wouldn't have, because I haven't been following YouTube. I haven't been keeping up with the news. I've kind of completely stepped out of the realm of social media and electronics and all for a bit, except, you know, work related stuff. So anywho, I'm glad she was found. I had mentioned in one of the videos I did for her, saying that she's alive and well and she will be found or returned before the age of 18 or 19, and apparently that's about the age she's at now. I am thrilled that she's back, that she's safe, and happy for her family, her mom. You know, it's such a traumatic experience not knowing, right? So hopefully they'll find out what really happened and she gets the assistance she needs to, you know, get past this whole missing time, if you will. So I wish her all the very best. I wish we always had good news, right, with regards to all these young folks going missing and things like that. But, you know, as we know, not everything ends on a happy note, which is very unfortunate. That video actually, again, I got a bunch of emails saying, hey, I can't find the video. I remember you did it, but I can't find the video. And I too had to go back and check. I had entitled that I had titled that video as a bit of a rant and a bit of a rant, Summer Wells and Alicia Navarro. That was the title of the video. So if you can type that in the search box, you will be able to find that video. There's also a whole bunch of stuff that's now popping up with regards to the Delphi murders. Again, a whole bunch of people had emailed me saying, oh my god, Kirtana, you said this and that, and now it's all coming out. So go watch the videos for the Delphi murders. That will be interesting. I hope, you know, the families of two young ladies whose life was snuffed out. They find some comfort saying that justice is going to be served to that doofus McGoofus. So anyway, that's a little bit of a rant. I am now going to do this case for I think it's called the Gilgo murders, am I right? I think that's how you say it, the Gilgo murders. I think that's how it is said. So let's get on with it. I have no clue what's going on. Like I said, I had kind of cut myself off from all this electronics and social media and news and everything. So the only thing I know, I don't have the date of birth, is the guy who they have arrested is Rex Heuermann, Heuermann. I don't have his date of birth. On the internet it says he's either 1963 or 1964, because I had to find out how his name is spelled, so I don't know. 58, 59, somewhere around there. But let's forget all that and let's just get on with the reading. I will probably edit out some of the things, because I'm going to have to watch the video before I actually upload it. We'll see how all that works out. Surprising thing, I see that I'm recording on two cameras. One is my big Sony camera and one on my OBS, but this light does not come on, so I have no idea what's going on. But it says I'm live. No, it's not live, silly. Oh no, it's not live. Okay, Rex Heuermann. Let's find out what the energies are about him. I don't have his exact date of birth or his middle name or anything like that. So as and when folks let me know, I will do updated or second reading, third reading, whatever. So yeah, I mean, this is a nice summer dress, but God, it's so poofy. Very comfortable though, but so poofy. But anywho, I had to share that. Squirrel, right? Let me focus. We have the Aries card, Jupiter, and we have water. Coming right out of the gate, I can tell you, passive-aggressive energy. There is a lot more. At least 9 cases will be associated with this man, and very much in the water or around water. So marshy place. But this guy has a really good knack of controlling his emotions. Like it's I want to say split personality. Really good at camouflaging his true emotions. Very good at that. Also, with the Aries card popping up, again, I don't know his date of birth. With the Aries card popping up, can be a little bit selfish, and would like to think about himself as being a stand-up leader type of a person, like a decision maker, leader, or something like that. So let's take a look. 20, 30, 7. What's going on here? Very good at trying to juggle and trying to juggle the two sides of his character. Very good at it. Definitely a decision maker. Okay. definitely somebody who is involved in an organizational type of a setup, comes across as being very balanced, comes across as being very stable, but there's an underlying current of there's something amiss. Like, he'll come across, the first time you meet him and all, he'll come across as being very confident. Okay, this is a guy who can make things happen, he knows his business, he knows what he's doing, that sort of stuff. He can take decisions and all that good stuff. But over a period of time, you'll be like, most people, most of us have our intuition, right? People will be like, there's something about this guy that I can't quite put my finger on. I don't know what it is, but I'm not so sure. Like, it's almost, you walk away from meeting with him, or you walk away from being in his space with the feeling of ick. There was a period of time where he tried very hard to suppress a certain side of his character, and he quite failed. His mindset, like, suppress a certain side of it, and he quite failed. A bit controlling in terms of his children. If he has children, I can tell you, a little bit controlling, a little bit he'll be that really loving father, and like this change into being somebody who's like, just one look at you and you'll be like, oh, I'm scared now, that type of a thing. He tried very hard to maintain balance between both of the dark side and the light side of his nature, and kind of failed at times with that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are going to be, I don't know how many people they figure he is responsible for, their demise, but at least on a minimum of 9, I will say. I don't know how long this reading is going to take, so as long as it keeps going, it keeps going. So I don't know the victims' names and all that, so I'm not getting into all of that. If and when I get to that point, then we'll do readings for them. But right now, let's just focus on this guy. See, there's an odd thing here about him, okay? He likes things to be a certain way. Okay, he likes things like, for example, he's a kind of a guy, if you really look into his whatever, let's say he bought this pencil, right? He'll be like, I like it, but I want 2. So it's almost like whatever he wants, he prefers 2 of them. It's the weirdest thing. Be it his shoes, be it his pencil, be it his, whatever, things like that. So whatever it is, he wants 2 of them, which is, why though? I mean, yeah, sure, there are some items you want to buy in bulk, right? For example, yeah, I get it. But why would you? It's kind of odd that he would want 2 of the same items, considering certain items, what those certain items are, if you get what I mean. Very dexterous. Is dexterous the word? Dexterous means both hands, right? Am I right? I think it is a certain level of artistic abilities he has, however that may translate. Okay, singing, dancing, whatever, drawing. The Sun card. 8 of Wands. I wish I had his date of birth. Ten of Cups, Three of Wands, 1, 2, 3, and the King of Swords. Actually, I'm going to pull one more. No, let's start with, oh well, let's pull some more cards. Four of Cups, Temperance comes up again, Ten of Pentacles, lot of tens, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this card, Ten of Swords, very, very apt, I would say. We start with the Sun and end with the Ten of Swords. I hope my voice is clear enough. Quick news, quick changes with regards to his situation with his children and his family. Okay, so that whole environment, that side of his life is going to change. Well, actually, that's a duh, right? It will change, because if you've been arrested for something, it is going to change your family dynamics and your family. Whether you're innocent or not, that's secondary. We'll look at that later. But the moment somebody's arrested, it right away changes the family dynamics, right? So absolutely yes, and more so with a child of his. The whole family, loving relationship, everything. I'm going to say he has 2 kids. Is all going to be shook up. Now we also have the Three of Wands. Now I don't know whether he was looking at or wanting to actually leave or relocate when all this happened. So there is that either relocate or get a second home, or I don't know what his finances are like, but he has been waiting for something to almost like news to come, something to happen, or something to be tied up or completed. They keep saying finished, and he would have definitely considered relocating. I would say relocating towards moving away and almost hibernating or becoming a bit of a recluse, because it's almost like he was thinking of going back to the drawing board and starting from scratch, whatever that may be. The Four of Cups is telling me that he was planning on doing that with another individual. So I don't know what his relationship dynamics are, or what the status of his relationship is, like whether he was having multiple affairs, another affair, or he has something on the sideline, he was leading on somebody else, or I don't know what. But he has had an opportunity to really pick up and turn things around, if you will. But see, he wasn't happy with that offer or that opportunity. On the other hand, there is a high chance that he had offered an opportunity to somebody else, and they were not really happy about it. This is so bizarre. It's almost like this offer was made to temper a certain volatile situation. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles. Ooh. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, and Ten of Cups, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, okay. So I wonder when they arrested him or whatever, there was some sort of an offer also made, because I see the Ten of Pentacles home right under Ten of Cups, which is family cards, and the Queen of Pentacles. I wonder if there was some sort of offer made to his wife. I assume he's married, to his wife when all this came crashing down. Either an offer of tell us what you know, or something. There's some kind of a settlement over there going on. Okay? I don't know if he's in the process of, she's in the process of separating from him, or he's in the process of well, if he's the one who's gone to prison, most likely she's the one who would have filed for divorce. So I don't know if that is the offer, that is a settlement, trying to find balance. I'm a bit confused, y'all, I'll be honest with you. There's a little bit of murkiness going on over here, because I don't think it's just him alone. I think there's another person over here. I'm not saying the other person is responsible for the demise of those folks, but another person who also had intimate, I'm not going to say intimate relationship with him, knew him a little bit more intimately than they would let up, than other people would have thunk. Then Knight of Cups is again an offer. So I am going to say one of the children is going to come up with some inside information that some information that would be crucial to this case, and that is what is going to seal the deal for him. One of his kids. That's what I'm going to say. Basically, he is going to put the last nail on the coffin, if you will. King of Wands. Two of Wands. And the Empress. Was one of the victims. Okay, so let's go back. This King of Wands energy that I'm feeling here, it's a bit of a ratchety energy. Like, this person can be very physically abrasive, speech-wise also, a very abrasive personality, okay? And I'm going to say there were some choices that were made by this King of Wands that affected another individual, a female. Like, okay, let me back up. So this abrasive personality, this abrasive confrontation, which I wouldn't be surprised it's him, in one particular case where a mother, a young lady who was either pregnant or she had a young child, it was almost an offer of a better life, okay, for her. But because of his slightly abrasive, pushy nature, she kind of freaked out, okay? He had made some offer to her, either, you know how these predators are, oh, let me do this for you, do that for you, kind of a thing. See, he did offer her something. This person, this lady, either she was pregnant or she had a small child with her. See, he's always offering something to these people, financial offer or emotional offer. He's like, comes across as being a very caring person. Oh, I'll take care of you, don't worry. And that's how they're getting suckered into this. The Hierophant and the Queen of Cups. Institutions again, y'all. So is he part of a big institution, or does he come across as a typical churchgoer, perfect, ideal, quintessential family man type of thing? That's the image he's trying to portray. But with the Hierophant card showing up also, Bunny, what are you doing? With the Hierophant card showing up also, he is a kind of a person, like I said, he goes from being a very loving father, loving person, to boom, a switch turns off, and then you have to conform to his demands and his demands. I was going to say request, but not request, his demands. So lures you in with that charm, and oh yeah, you know how sometimes you meet some people who you find very comfortable. You automatically feel comfortable in their company, in their environment, in their presence, and then it's almost like a switcheroo, and then he becomes very demanding, very aggressive, that sort of a thing. And there's also I'm trying to see who is this female who keeps popping up, who is not responsible directly for those people's passing, but she kind of knew him a little bit more intimately, a little bit better. But there is a female over here. I don't know who this female is. She's the kind of a person who he'd go to and be very upset, and she'd be like, there, don't worry about things, it'll be fine. It's okay, I understand, that sort of a thing. It's a weird kind of a relationship. I don't know who that is. I don't know if any of this is making any sense, y'all. I mean, I'm sure I'll get a gazillion comments from y'all, because once I post this video, a lot of King of Swords, Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups, this is a Knight of Swords, and the Death card. I'm going to say they have to be careful with him when they put him in prison or whatever they do, because there is a high chance that he could be kind of hurt. Okay? They're going to move him. They're going to move him because they are concerned for his safety. He will be hurt when he's incarcerated. See, but that's the weirdest thing about him, okay? It's just so bizarre. We've all seen his pictures. I've seen his face on news, right? He's a heavy-set big guy, right? And he comes across as being like strong and all that, you know, like he's got the height and weight, so that's all I'm saying. But it's almost like an instant he crumbles to being a little crying baby. It's the most bizarre thing. And then it's like he's that very kind and you know, almost comes across as a father figure, and boom, he changes and he becomes very demanding, very crude, even in his speech, rude, aggressive. So I don't know what the hell is going on with this dude. And then he has a Queen of Wands. So we did have the Knight of Wands there again. See, so many people showing up over here. Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands, King of Swords. They are players in this. They are players. Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. I'm going to go so far as to say that it's not just his wife. He does have a relationship with somebody else. To what level? Is it an intimate relationship? Is it a friends type of thing, or is it somewhere kind of hazy? I don't know what category that relationship falls into, but there's another important female in his life. So bizarre, y'all. Bizarre. This guy is a freaking, well, they all are, you know, all these psychos murdering people and stuff. It almost feels like, I'll tell you, it's the end for him, that's for sure. It almost feels like people knew that there was something off about him, but they couldn't quite put their finger on it, kind of thing. And even in his immediate environment, which could mean his home, etc., like wherever he lives, right? But does have the gift of the gab also. Let me see something here. See, when he does that switcheroo, he gets very, very nitpicky, very particular, very demanding, very short-tempered. It's like a short circuit, like really demanding, very, very, very particular. It's like somebody saying walk in a straight line, and you do walk, and then they call you and say that's not a straight line, and you go, yes, but it is. No, it's not. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. That kind of a personality. Okay? Weird. I won't be surprised if people have stepped forward, or people will step forward saying that they have felt very threatened by him, even though he might not have done anything like to harm them or anything like that, right? Even though he might not have like even so much as touched them or said or verbally assaulted them, but I'm sure people will pop up, or people have popped up saying that they felt very threatened by him. They can't quite figure it out, but they've been very threatened, afraid of him, that kind of a thing. This guy has got some weird eating habits. Excuse me. Some seriously weird eating habits. mind. I'm completely lost, y'all. I come to my office and I'm like, where is everything? What am I supposed to do? This looks familiar, but this doesn't look familiar. It's like, because I haven't done any of this in a while, right? Am I supposed to start this? No. That's still recording, so that's good. Oh God. I said 9, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I stick to 9. At least a minimum of 9 victims. 2. See, this guy is really bold. Really bold. He did have, if he's married, he does have a lot of appreciation. He does appreciate his wife. Okay? Almost would like to make her believe that she's the most important person in his life. But he's also very good at make-believe, creating scenarios that she would believe a certain thing, but he's actually doing something, misrepresentation. He's very, very good at that, camouflaging the truth with all this fluff, and she buys into it. But I will say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 minimum victims. And basically, if they haven't demolished his house, they will demolish his house, his physical house. They're basically going to rip it apart, like searching for everything, like literally everything. Some of the questions I myself had, let me see. In all honesty, y'all, when I saw that comment, right, that subscriber, she had said, she's the first one who said, oh my God, Alicia Navarro has been found. You were right. When I saw that comment, I was like, I should get back to my readings. I was honestly waiting until August 1st to start posting videos, and I was like, let's just do it now. So thank you for motivating me and pushing me in the right direction. So the best way to communicate with me is email. And yes, I have started doing personal readings. I think I did only just one yesterday or the day before. So actually, this lady had booked for a reading in June. She had booked for a reading, and I told her, look, I'm so sorry. I just can't. I just can't do it now. I don't have the energy. Can we wait a little bit? So finally, she was very sweet, very kind. She was like, it's okay. And finally I set it up, and then a couple of days ago I did it. So that was a month after she booked the appointment. So all the other reading requests I got flat out cancelled. So now I'm going to start picking up on that. So those of you who had asked for appointments and I had said, no, I can't do it, I'm going to start scheduling them. So just know that, okay? The High Priestess. She showed up a couple of times in this reading. The Devil. The Strength card. Wow. Eight of Swords. Page of Swords. A lot of Swords energy. See, I will tell you though that there is a female in his life beside his wife. how should I call it? Devious sexual energies. That's what he is all about. He has a warped opinion about women. A very warped opinion about women. He has this idealistic picture about women in his head. Okay? Let me rephrase that. He has a picture of an ideal woman in his head. Okay? And then he also has this picture in his head. I actually should have said this in the beginning, but I will say it now. I'll post it on the video. This is for entertainment purposes only. These are all allegedly. These are my opinions and my observations. Please do your own research, do your own due diligence, and form your own conclusions. He gets off on physically, strength-wise overcoming females. He has, okay, let me stop right here. If you're not 18, you shouldn't be on my channel because my channel is restricted for 18 and above only. So if you're below 18, bugger off. Don't even be here. And for those of you who are offended when I use certain words, too bad, go find somebody else. Because sometimes I let out some words that may not necessarily be the most politest. But hence I'm saying this, he gets off. And when I say gets off, you know what I mean. By physical strength, like strength-wise overcoming and subduing women. It's the most bizarre thing. He's got weird eating habits and weird tastes as far as food is concerned. Like, for example, I don't know why that's popping up, but I'm just telling you. You know how everybody likes, again, for the vegans and vegetarians, if you're offended by what I'm about to say, hey, go somewhere else. For those of y'all who like eating steaks, there are some people who eat it medium, well done, rare, very rare, and still mowing type of a thing. It's okay if you do that once, twice, thrice, but for him, it's like, if truth be told, and if somebody said, listen, Rex, just go ahead and cook it the way you want it or order it the way you want it, they will be really surprised of how he likes to eat a particular thing. Do you get what? I don't know how to express it, y'all. It's like very, very weird. And he really savors, oh my God, I don't want to be seeing all this stuff. Not today, considering it's the first time I'm doing a video in a long time. He enjoys, he savors it. He literally, when you sit down and have a meal and you have a glass of wine and everything, and it's like, I don't know why I'm talking about it. I don't want to sound like I'm repeating myself, but that's so maybe he has some weird taste. It's like you eat and then you're so content and you're so in a different world because the flavor of it, and you set down your fork and like that, to that extent. But what that thing is that he enjoys eating in that particular way is something really bizarre, so I'm just going to leave it there. I'm not going any further into it. Eight of Swords, a lot of restrictions. He does put certain restrictions on himself also, like it's almost like trying to control himself. But unfortunately, he cannot, the self-imposed restrictions, he will put himself in timeout, but it doesn't last very long because that curiosity, that need to go and explore pops up, and he's like, okay, I'm ready, I need to go out, I've been a good boy for long enough, I need to reward myself. There's a lot of conversation, lot of people, his neighbors, again, I don't know where exactly he lives, I assume somewhere in the East Coast, New York area, because isn't that where that beach is? But his neighbors and all that stuff, they are like, they don't know whether they like him or they dislike him. on many occasions, if you've had certain neighbors who got together for dinners or just get-togethers or whatever, and the conversation turns around to the rest of the neighbors in their neighborhood, most often the conversation will be, I don't quite understand this guy. I can't figure it out. I don't know what's with him. But when they meet and they cross paths and all, they'll be like, hey, how you doing? Yeah, good, how's it? That sort of a thing. At the back of their mind, it's like, I don't know, there's something. So people have always had this weird feeling about this guy, that this little bit of discomfort. Like, if you meet at a grocery store parking lot and, hey, John Doe and hey, Rex, whatever, they're talking and they shake hands, how's it going, this, that. It's almost like I see these people, whoever these people are, not him, they're like, literally like, okay, I need to go. Even though they have nowhere specific to go and they're not necessarily rushed, it's almost like I need to go. Like they kind of create that, I'm sorry, I wish I could stand and talk to you, I need to go. That's, I feel, a little bit odd. Like, why would they be in such a hurry to get out of his immediate physical space, right? There's a lot more to this fellow, a lot more to him. I don't know at the moment, like I said, I don't know his date of birth and nothing, but as and when, I'll do another reading for him. The Star card, the Empress, that Empress has popped up again, the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles has popped up again. These knights and these kings and these queens. So I feel one of his children, I don't know whether he's got 2 kids and whether they're girls or boys, I don't know, but one of his kids, okay, the Star card, he is going to be helped by that other individual that I said who he's close to. Things are turning. This is not the end of it. They are going to find a lot more about this guy. They are going to find a lot more stuff. They're going to dig back to years, okay? And then they're going to figure out that, okay, whatever the young person has come forth with is going to help. And even the wife, I think she's going to come forth with some information that might help, but mostly the child, the kid, the young person. This is not the end of it. What is this? Where's my magnifying glass? It got legs and it ran off. Yep, it got legs and it ran off. So I want to see what's on this. I can't see. He's definitely going to have help. Somebody has been helping him, but not necessarily, I don't know how to say it, like physically helping in the act of causing someone's demise, but could be maybe unbeknownst to them, they were actually helping him by keeping secrets, like so, or oh, that's not. Let's do that. Money. Chicken ball. Always young people, always younger women. I wouldn't be surprised if there is a younger male as well. But always young, a particular demographic he goes after. Offering money, offering to, like him coming across as being the big daddy, like almost, what's the word? These people get excited that, oh, I found myself a sugar daddy kind of stuff. But I will tell you that on many occasions, whatever he has done, however he has offed these people, he has done it in his own home, and I am seeing that he has gotten the fans going, because there's some kind of a weird smell, and then somebody comes home and what is, I don't know, I don't understand where that smell is coming from, that sort of a stuff. He has definitely utilized it. They're going to rip open his home if they haven't already, like literally rip it up, and they will find evidence. But see, I also see a lot of greenery around. Green, green, green. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to stop this here. We'll see. Once I get his date of birth, if any of you all know his date of birth or anything else, any questions, send it to me in an email. I don't respond to telephone calls, so that's not going to happen. So if you have any questions, email me or leave a message at the in the comment section. Again, I want to thank my real family. Thank you so much for your support, your kind words. I got a lot of emails from y'all. I'm fine now. I'm back to doing videos and catching up to a lot of things. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for being there. I did miss y'all. I did miss doing readings, but I just had to take care of some stuff. So, and again, I want to say this is for entertainment purposes only. Allegedly, these are my opinions, my observations. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, and form your own conclusions. And please be safe out there. And much love to all of you all. Blessed be, and I'll see you soon. Okay? So that's that.